Hey everybody, welcome in. This is my welcome back from Card Party 3 video. One of the things we got, it's a lot of stuff to go through, so we're gonna have to march right into it. So we got the Team Sapphire, Team Ruby wristbands. Congratulations, Team Sapphire, which I was part of for the win. We got some custom cards we got for so we got this one from Pokecords. That's pretty neat. Oh, try not to get too much. Here we go. Let's do this. Nope, that doesn't help. So there's that. Then we got a couple of them. So we got the two Trainer Sprees and a Bro Rips one. I don't remember if this was from Card Party 3 or if he sent it to me before that. This is a really cool one. We got the electric energy that's been a little shredded, and he's throwing his Lugia is dumping love discs into the shredder. Then we got Trainer Spree with his little Steve. And we got no fire, which is kind of funny because just little lines and that'd be a shredded. We got Charizard down here. Those are cool. And then there's this cool one right here. Fire Squad Tampa. Card Party 3. So, shout out to the Fire Squad. Shout out to the Shredder Gang. And shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Cords. They were awesome to hang out with. We did some trades to get her Crown Zenith collection completed and her 151 completed. So that was fun to be able to help her out with that. So let's get into some of the other stuff we got. Oh, here, let's go back to this. So there was a lady there selling these, and it is amazing. So my favorite evolution is Glaceon, in case y'all didn't know. So, and of course my favorite Pokemon is Blastoise, and Blastoise has a little guy that's associated with him. Look at these coasters, man. It's the same material that your playmat, but it's thick. Look how thick that is. It's kind of foamy, so it's really soft. Of course, then we got the VMAX one with Glaceon out in the snowy forest. Then there's we got the little baby one. There was more Glaceons than there was Squirtles, but look at that little Starry Night Squirtle. So got those at Card Party. Those were neat. This one was a gift from Kara. Shout out Caradox Rift, aka Kara Caribou Bear. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Let's see what else we got. So I took a whole bunch of stuff with me. Let's see which is this one. So this is some bulk I picked up from a couple of boxes out, but this is just bulk that we picked up. We opened up a couple of ETBs of Journey Together while we were there. So I like to keep those. We got because I didn't have it for my promo binder, we got an Elite Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box as part of a trade that we opened up. And so I got ended up getting a box of ETB of Brilliant Stars, which I'm still almost done completing, and a ETB of Surging Sparks. We were just ripping in the hotel room with a couple of friends when we did all that, so we didn't have it on camera or anything. So, but we have the boxes to prove for it. Let's see, which one is this? This one has some Obsidian Flames, which I think we picked up in the bulk alley. Okay, so this has got, so some of the, we opened up 4 boxes of, what was that stuff called? 4 boxes of black and white, 1 black and 3 white boxes. And we also opened up all those ETBs as well. So I got a bunch of cards from that. We'll go through the actual cards once we get to that box. These are just, oh, so we got the dividers from Brilliant Stars. We got some more cards from, well, that's a different set. Oh, we opened that one to get those. Some code cards. So we got some the Pokeballs here. Here, we'll pull this stuff out because this has got. This needs to. I'm out of sleeves right now because I went through a ton just sleeving up the hits that I got while we were there. So I didn't have any left for like the reverses for white. So we got some hits from the, not hits, these are the like the hollows. Oh, this is Surging Spark. So this is from those ETBs we opened up. Yep, more Surging Sparks, bulk. We got to go through this and figure out which one of the verses and hollows we need. Some the energy, you know, more Surging Sparks. So that's all that stuff. So I took like 4 ETBs with me, and I'm glad I bought those 5 because I needed all those to help carry the rest of it back. So, I apologize to anybody who was hoping to trade with me for cards from the Scarlet Violet era in order to fund a lot of the stuff that I did there, and to, oh, here's the Brilliant Star stuff. I ended up trading all of my dupes out from all those sets up to Stellar. I mean up to Twilight. I didn't do Stellar or Beyond, so I still have those dupes. There was not a lot of those. And we got some Destined Rivals, of course. So we'll sort through all this bulk later. We're just kind of showing off what I got here. Some code cards, which someone probably just snagged that one, but that's okay. And of course some black and white Japanese bulk and hollows. I always sleeve the hollows, so don't worry, those will get sleeved before they go in the binder if it's one that I need. Let's see what else. Oh, Brilliant Stars. I know what's in here though. Now, something else we did is we pulled a whole bunch of baby IFs. So I need to get these sleeved and put in a binder because it's a pretty big set, and I got some old binders that I can put this kind of stuff in, but these are really neat. I don't know if any of y'all have opened any of these yet, but the baby IF stuff is pretty cool. So we'll go through this here real quick because it'll be fun. Well, if I can get it out of this box. We'll do it this way. There we go. So we got SRs, which is what this stack is. There's SSRs, which is this stack, once I get it completely pulled out of here. Make sure I end on the SSR. Yep, okay, that's the last of the SSRs. Then there's QR, which are, QR is kind of cute because they're like crane machine, and we'll go through them, but they're crane machine cards. All the cards in this is their characters being picked up by a crane machine, so they're kind of neat that way. Then we have the GRs, which are kind of like they're the fancy schmancy ones. So they have the names of the Pokemon listed down below, so we got a stack of those. And then we have the HRs, which are the trainers, which you guys will get a kick out of those too. So we'll start with our lovely friends over here at the SR range. So we got Pikachu, and we got a couple of those. There's Bulbasaur. So Pikachu is number 1. Bulbasaur is number 2. So I thought there was just 30 cards in each set, but then somebody pulled up one that pulled one that had a 31 in one of them. So I'm not exactly sure when I'll be able to get more of these so I can find out what the rest of these cards are. There's number 3, little Jigglypuff. Number 4, the Charmander. And I got 3 of them, so I got a couple friends who probably need some of these, so we'll, and then of course there's my boy, Squirtle. He's number 5. Number 6, the Caterpie. And you're gonna find there's a couple of these are kind of funny, like the quote-unquote Snorlax card, which is a Munchlax character on it. So this is number 7. I don't have a number 6, which I don't know what the number 6 would have been, but this is Froakie. Then we've got Dragonite at number 8. We got the Gengar, right? But you see what his name is on here? Ectoplasma. So, yeah. Larvitar. Marill. We got Psyduck. We got Eevee. And there's the Chikorita. Chikorita. I got a few of them. This is the one I'm talking about. See? Snorlax. Is that Snorlax? I think not. So, that's funny. Then we got the Togepi. The Bellsum. The Fuecoco. So that's a lot. And I only got up to 18 on these, so I don't know how many more there are. The set is kind of, so they're kind of, I call them subsets. Somebody argued that that's not really what it is because they're all just part of a set. But if you look down at the bottom, the numbers, they start over with a different set. This is the same, this is different, and the numbers are the same as, but so this is the subset, the SSR cards. That one was the SR. So if you look at one of those, it does have the name. There's still that KDJR. Wait a minute, hold on, is that right? No, KDJL, sorry. So you still have KDJL, then the SR, which is the card type, and then its own set of numbers. So I'm gonna call them subsets. Disagree? Okay, sure. Why not? Okay, so then we got Tentacool. These are neat. There's Rattata. We got Seal. Oh, we got another Jigglypuff. Then there's Poliwag. Now this came out of 2 boxes plus a couple other things. I got, I've opened up some in other places, so I have more of these than just this, but this is what I have for now. We've got our friends over here. What's your name? Oh, there it is. You can't read that. Weeping. Okay. Yeah. That was supposed to be, it's just weeping on him. So, anyways. We got Abra. Then there's Omite. He's pretty cute. Then there's Venonat. That's what it says on the card. We'll go by what they say it is, since it's their little set. Numel. Look at him. He's like, oh. Almost has like an Eeyore aura to him, doesn't he? Then we got Lapras. That is the cutest flipping card. Next to, we got another one around here somewhere. That, oh, yeah. Since we're on the blue Kai, as I pointed out before somewhere else, this Kev the Pokego sent this to me, this Squirtle from that set. Oh, and he's number 1, as he should be. So that's cool. I like it. So here, we're gonna put him back here with all you guys. We're gonna put you back here so you're out of the way. Put you up front. Here, let's do this. Come on, move a little bit more. There we go. There, perfect. Now, you can hang out with us. All right, so we got Swirlix recorded. Is that who that is? Here. I don't know if I can trust the names on these cards because, I mean, we've already seen 2 that have the wrong name on. Corphish. But we'll just go with him for now. Spheal. He's a fat round boy. Nidorina. Like I said, I got a couple of some of these. There's the Mew. Mew Mew. Mew 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 Mew. Valplume. Nice. I like, you know. It is what it is. Oh, there he is. Ponyta. No, wait a minute. This is a Rapidash, which is kind of weird. It's a baby Rapidash. Tauros. And Primate. Shout out to our friends over at PokeJack. If I get another one of these, girl, I'm sending you one. But, you know me, I gotta have my master sets. This is no exception. All right, now the Claw Machine cards, aka the QR set. So we've got Bulbasaur. Sorry, Sarah No H. Actually, I might send you one of those. I know you like Bulbasaur. Shelder. Got the Pichu. He's cute. I got 3 of those. I know somebody will like those. Centric. Again, we got a bunch of those. We got Slowpoke. He's just chilling. We got 3 of those. Oh, here he is. There it is again. Pika, Pika. Not Pika. Who the hell are you? Squirtle, Squirtle. That's funny. We got Charmander. Natu. Ooh. A couple of Dratinis. These are all the claw machines, which is kind of funny. Caterpie. The Psyduck. The Marill. Ooh, everybody's chases here, it seems. The Eevee. And a Togepi. All right. Now, my understanding is that the chase cards for the set are in this collection. But they just, I mean, they're kind of neat. But my understanding is somewhere in here, I'm guessing after 29, is like a gold Charizard. There's a Charizard in here. But I think there's a gold one that you can get. So, all right, we got to move up here. So we got the Explode. We got the Dragapult, a couple of them. Annihilate. The Frostless. Volcarona. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Swampert. What do you call that? What about his natural environment? Is he in the swamps? We got the Slowking with his little shell crown. Breloom, for all you shroomers out there. Zoroark. We got Victreebel. Somebody pointed out that there's a weird way to pronounce it. Hatterene. She's all about her hats. There's the Sylveon. Oh no, just one. Leafeon. Got 2 of those. Espeon. 2 Espeons. Ooh, the Flareon. I actually have a second one, but it's being mailed to somewhere else that I got off of Alex's stream. So we got the Jolteon, the Umbreon, the Gyarados, Azumarill. There he is, the Charizard. And there's 2 of them. Politoed. I got a couple of those. I actually got one of these back when I was a mod for Stocked. I won one of these in a mod giveaway. And so we have a Wigglytuff and a Golduck. So met a lot of new friends at Card Party that, you know, I want to help out with their collections. And I have a, so you can tell I got a lot of bulk. And the whole reason why I always ever collected bulk is because I know that a lot of people don't. And so they're going to need it someday when they decide, hey, I want a master set. So these are the trainer cards. And I don't know who any of these trainers are, so I'm just going to show off the cards and y'all tell me what they are. So this is number 1. So if you want to tell me who these people are, you can say number 1 is so-and-so down in the comments, or don't. It's up to you. Still the number 1. Then we've got the number 2 card, which I'm going to say, I mean, most people would say that's Ash. Are we sure that's not just red? I don't know. I think Ash is just red, and they gave him a name that was... Oh, yeah, by the way, that was... number 2 was the red guy. Number 3 is her, which I don't see... I don't think it's who I think it is, but y'all tell me down in the comments who number 3 is. Then we got... Man, it would have been really nice if they put their names on here. I'm guessing that's what this is over here, is their name, but I don't know. So this is number 4. Walking around with a couple of interesting Pokemon. Ooh, look! There's a Alolan Vulpix. And I think I know who this is. Oh, excuse me. Goodness gracious. Number 5. Number 6 is this fella. Okay. Number 7. Running around with a walking apple pie. A hollowed out tree with eyes and some other Pokemon with leaves growing out of her head. Anyways, this is number 7. Pretty sure that's Jesse. Could be wrong. Because it could be James, that'd be weird. That's number 8. I just call them the twins. Makes you wonder, does that's Bronzong, right? So does he own the girls or do the girls own him? It seems kind of weird that there's just one of him and 2 of them. Okay, so we all know that's Misty. So we're good on number 10 with her Togepi and a Psyduck. I don't know where her Lapras is. That would have been nice to be in there. Number 11. I'm drawing a blank, but there's a nice little Vulpix down there. So shout out to our friend Kara again. Kara's a huge Ninetales, and make sure you spell that right when you write it. Because so many of you, like, I know it has like 9 like tails, like T-A-I-L-S, but that's not how it's spelled. It's T-A-L-E-S. And so Ninetales is not... That must be Erie. Interesting. Okay, so this is James, which is kind of weird that they're not one right after the other. They're like separated by like 2 other trainers. That's number 12. Number 13, Erie. Woo. Let's see what we got here. Number 14, that guy. I have no idea who that is. That's number 14. Number 15, I've seen her card. I can't think of her name right now. But yeah, again, just down in the comments if you know the names of all these guys. Number 16. That's an interesting person. We'll go with that. It's got the wheezing and the couple other, I don't know what that is. Interesting. Now, everywhere I see Lana, she's got a fishing pole. So I know that's Lana. So, wait a minute. Uh-oh. Got cards out of order. We've got the card down. All right, because there's 3 of number 16. Oh, shit, and see. Okay. Where are you? Okay, we're back to normal. That's number 16. She's number, and Lana's number 17. So I know Lana, and I've got up 4 of them. Whew, that's craziness. Then we got number 18. Not a clue. And that's all I have for the trainers. So if there's more of those, I don't know what they are. I wish the boxes came with like a little checklist. That'd have been really neat, but they didn't do that. So, all right. So that's my, that's the baby Ife cards that we picked up at Card Party. We opened 2 boxes. Really neat. Love the cards. Like to get more of them. So hopefully, might go on eBay and get a couple of boxes or wherever else they may be sold. There's too many cards though. They don't all fit in here. Not well, at least. So what we do is we split them in half right here. And then we just slide. Nope, see, that's too tight. I don't like that. So you're gonna scratch up the face of that card. But you can do this, which this is actually still within the limits of the, so that works. That's what I did before. Just trying to see if it would work a different way. Okay, so that's all the baby Ife. We got those. Let's see what's in this other one. We've got more black and white. Oh, this one is Shrouded Fable, which, that's kind of odd. I didn't buy any Shrouded Fable. That's Journey Together. We did a bunch of boxes of those. 8A. This is like miscellaneous bulk that we got from, because now each night after the final show, so the final show would start at like 6:30, 7, something like that, and would go for about an hour and a half, and then there was a trade night afterwards. And so trade nights were very interesting. Traded a bunch of cards to people who needed sets. So we ended up, and then of course a bunch of people were ripping packs and everything, and then they would just leave their bulk sitting on the tables where they had done that. So, you know, you sneak in there at about 1 a.m. after everybody is kind of like gone, because that's about how late everybody was up, and just grab all the bulk. There was tons of it. So hopefully that'll help me a long ways in getting my stuff for, here it is. Okay. Now begins the adventure. So we opened up a ton of stuff. So we got some hits. So this is Destined Rivals stuff. So we got we got the Typhlosion. We pulled the Team Rocket's Houndoom. We got the Regirock EX. Oh, you know what? I gotta flip these over. A bunch of the stuff that I pulled, I got into. We got the some of the EXs. So, Crobat. I'm still missing a ton of this stuff, so this was very helpful. Moltrix, Team Rocket's Crobat, 2 of Steven's Metagos, so Marnie's Grimer, and then of course we got some of the promos from the Team Rocket. I also got a couple of collection boxes while I was there, so we'll go through that stuff too. Team Rocket's Giovanni and Team Rocket's Meowth, which were part of the Mewtwo collection box that just came out that day, the day that started Card Party. So, some more EXs. We got Abilova EX. Again, I got these sleeves, but they're not mine, so I haven't, and I don't have any to swap them out with. Wait a minute, what do we got here? Okay. I didn't need this, but there was a kid who needed to trade for a card I had, and so it was a card that was kind of neat, and nowhere near worth the value of the card that I gave him. But that's cool, you know. Then we got the Electivire. Now, if anybody who's watched Trainer Spree's Day 2 video, you'll see where this card... Whoa, where are we going here, people? We'll see where this card came into play. we picked up a couple other cards that we didn't really necessarily need, but we traded. They come to you with these trade binders with not much in them, so you just kind of pick out stuff that seems semi-interesting to you, and you don't want to diminish them by making them think that you're giving them cards, because a lot of people like the adventure of trading, but at the same time you want to get them what they need. So I think it was actually a Zamazenta from Crown Zenith that I traded for this card. So they look fancy enough for each other, but they're not anywhere near each other in value. But that's okay. The Swablu, I like that card. That's pretty neat. So I sold all this stuff. This is stuff I picked up after I'd already sold my collection during a trade thing. So Kyogre, another Kyogre. Here's the Mill Tank. Where did I get these again? I'm trying to remember. There's a lot of them, though. That's weird. Magnezone. Oh, I remember what this is from. These are just Kyogre, Rayquaza. Also in this bin is some mail I got, and these are some of the pulls I got from a... there was a pack battle for Surge with Silver Tempest. It was kind of like first place gets this card and second place gets this card. Well, I had a bunch of cards. Oop, that one's not in a sleeve yet. So these are cards that I got from that, and then there's Paradox Rift that I got from packs that I opened for miscellaneous other stuff. So there's some mail in here that's mingled in with this stuff, but like this one here, Chris Pie was there and he brought me my mail. Pokejack was there and she brought me my mail. So that's all mixed in here. As soon as I got home, I went to the office at my apartment, and a big old box of stuff was waiting for me from Kitty Jeans. That's all mixed in here too. It was just so much at once I couldn't separate it and keep my space in a position where I wasn't going to go insane. So these are some of the new, yeah, there we go. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was like, say, I thought there was a better card in there than that. So these are some of the Final Fantasy cards that I got. These from Chris from one of his battle giveaways that he does throughout his streams. So there's Chime, and then there's Raph. So those are neat. We're gonna set those aside there. We got a couple baby shinies, Primeape. These are promos from Paladin Fates. What are they? Oh, this is the Charizard box promos. Yeah. Actually, other card is not in this stack, but it's around here somewhere. So those were in there with that. Then we've got 4A. This is a baby shiny that I traded someone for. That was I mean, I need some of these too. I don't have all of... I haven't mastered the... wherever the Paldean Fates version of the Japanese version is, but... so I still need a bunch of cards for those. Alright, so what do we got here? Okay, story time. This guy right here. I don't know... he's from... White Flare? Yeah, Black Bolt and White Flare. I think that's what they're called. Anyways, this is from that. So Dax, my son, who also went with me, as if you saw Stringer Sprees Day 2, he won the competition there, so go watch that. Sorry for the spoiler. But this will be a... so Dax, this vendor said, hey, you know, kid, you know, he's being nice to the kids and let them open a couple packs for him, of course. Dax opens up these 2 White Flare, and he pulls the white, the BWR Reshiram, the all-white card. So, guy's like, so we get some pictures, and the guy says, here, have this, and he gives him this card. I don't know what this is, but doubt it's worth what that BWR is. But, you know, it wasn't his pack, Dax's pack. He was just opening it, so there's no shame there. All right, so these cards here are all from the white set, and you don't need to be in there. White. Like I said, we opened 3 boxes of the white, so these are the pulls from all those white boxes. Oh, and there's the black. Okay, hold on. blank, 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 blank. Okay, so there's the black ones. All right, and then we got other cards after that. So let's do these real quick and get these out of the way. So we got a Squawkabilly. There's the, ooh, I hate these ones. There's the, that's Paldea Evolved. Pikachu, Pika Pika. Also, so at the Dene from Paldea Evolved. Some Astral Radiums, very nice. I picked these up in, you know, vendors always have the little cheapy spots. So this Umbreon I got somehow. No, I pulled that from Brilliant Stars from somebody. So now, one of my missions while I was there was to complete Shroud of Fable, and so I did. So these next cards are a lot of those from that. So we got the Petrarant. So that was pulled by Bro Rips from his channel. So that was one of the pieces of mail I got from him. And the rest of these are actually from that same mail package. Then we got the one of the shiny waters. Woo! I need to get a couple extra one of those because I sent a set of the shiny cards to somebody. We got some more shinies, so that'll help replenish those numbers. I may still open some of this stuff just because I like some of the artworks and some of the cards, and I need to build up my trade bait binder again. Got Reverum for next year, you know what I mean? Okidogi, Petrarant. These are all just the EXs and a Pokevitale. Let's see what else we got in here. I kind of pre-sorted all this because, again, it was just a mess of everything. Then we got some more of the shiny energies. Got the Petrarant again. Pulled a lot of stuff. I couldn't get the things I needed, so I ended up having to trade for it at the show. Okidogi. Then we've got the Monkey Dory, which I needed. The Horsey, which I needed. It was 11 cards total I needed. The Fracture. The Basic Energy. Bro pulled this for me, but I already have it. That was okay. Pheasantipity. We got the Gold Petrarant. Bought it there. We got the Desk Noir. That's the only one I didn't have. We got the Reverum. Already had that. Somebody pulled it for me. The Pheasantipity, which I negotiated. I mean, the stickers are what they were on the things, but that's not what I paid for them. So I didn't pay full price for anything there. You got to negotiate, right? So we got the Dark Gold Energy. The Okidogi IR. There's the Reverum EX. These are pulls from the... okay, so then of course the vendors had all kinds of like cheapy cards. So I was like pulling stuff out of their binders and saying, how much for all this? And so we got the Lugia EX, which I didn't have for... This is all prismatic, what I got right here. A Dreepy Pokeball, Rylu Pokeball. I just picked up ones I didn't have already. I think all of these were like $1 to $2 each for this stuff. Bunieri Ball. Explorer's Guidance Ball. The Heatran Ball. Then I picked up the Leafeon EX, which I did not have. You know what? These are going to get stacked up too high if I keep on doing this. Let me separate some of this out. So let's get all the Shroud of Fable stuff into one. Okay, there's the Shroud of Fable. Here is the prismatic. All right, so we'll keep the prismatic stuff over there. Picked up Pyroar Ball, the Frou Ball, the Glaceon Ball, and then the Bronzong Ball. Yeah, this guy had a binder full of the Pokeball cards, so I just picked up a bunch of them. Dunsparce Ball, the Eevee EX, and the Flareon EX, because I didn't have either one of those. And then I found a couple of Master Balls, the Dunsparce Master Ball, Spritzy Master Ball, Regigigas Ball, Archelodon Pokeball. I mean, I'm going to chunk off a big old chunk of some of the small stuff. Then we got Pupitar, anyways. Cottony Ball, and then a Black Belts Training Pokeball. So that's all that. Is there more of it? Yep, there's more. Okay, so then we got the Executor Ball. I think these I pulled because there's a Ortega Trainer Full Art. Yep, 2 silver stars. Then we got the Ogerpon EX, which I didn't have. Got the Sparkling Crystal, which I don't think I had. There's the Lucario EX, which I knew I didn't have. Then there's the Vaporeon Ball. I didn't find a Master Ball, but the ball was there, so that was fine. There's the, now we got some Journey Together stuff. So we got the Mamoswine. We've got Salamence. Journey Together. We got the Dunsparce. Another Mamoswine, but the EX Mamoswine. We picked up one of the shops, the Ruffian. I think most of these I bought, except for these ones that are in the tight sleeves. Those are ones that I pulled. Among Us. Zacian. The Dunsparce. Veluza. Then we got the Ionos Kilowattrel. Yay! Zoroark. The Zacian. And the Alchemy. Pretty sure, like I said, the ones that are in the exact fits, they're ones that I pulled myself. So like I said, I didn't have enough to swap them out for myself. Okay, so shout out to Corruption. Great guy, awesome. Allowed Dax to like pack battle him and open packs for him and all this other stuff. So we got a whole bunch of the Gym 2 cards, just kind of random stuff. So I'm in a Master Ball with the stamp Eevee. So let's see, how much is there? I mean, it's a lot. Whew, and this one's not in a box yet, or a bag. So is that all of it? Yeah, I think that's all of it though. So that's all that Gym 2 stuff. All right, now, where are we at here? Twilight Masquerade. I don't know why. I don't know. Because there's 2 of those. That's weird. More Twilight. Twilight. Some Stellar Crown. I think this is just stuff I bought from people. Ooh, okay. Next one's a big one. Stellar Crown. Now, I don't care if I have this card or not. I wanted another one. So I picked up a Evolving Skies Rainbow Glaceon VMAX because that was cool. I traded Pokecords for that one actually. So she to help her out with the cost of all the cards she needed for Crown Zenith, which was included the Mewtwo. So that was quite the haul that she had to come up with the trades and or funds for. So also got a Garbodor V from Evolving Skies. There's some random vintage in here that I got from Pokejack, because she does her little giveaways and she's got a lot of like this kind of cards, and then these cards I got from something else. Well, that's a neat Eevee. Interesting. Rapidash Reverse. Aggron. Right, that's all of them. We're more than halfway through, guys. Then we got Koraidon from Temporal Forces. Temporal Forces. This should all be Temporal Forces. Let's see, make sure we're... All right. So we got a Maximum Belt. The Gouging Fire Full Art. Ooh, yay. We got the Awakening Drum. The Metagas. Shift-Tree. I remember when I got this first card, I was like, what is this thing? I still don't know to this day what the heck a Shift-Tree is. It a tree? Is it a vine? It's got a beak, so is it a bird? It's weird. All right, we got Iron Crown. Grevard. Yay, Grevard. We got Pidgeot. We got some shiny energies. Oh, there we go. So we got the Japanese Typhlosion. Oh, hold on. Am I showing that enough to you guys? Can you see it all? Japanese Typhlosion. There's this guy. I think I picked it up from a vendor. That's one of the trades I got. This guy. Could be Pokejack too. I got a lot of weird stuff from her that I just had accumulating there. Shout out to Pokejack. Woo! Alright, so we got the Japanese picture on. Some more 151 Japanese here. 8A. It's all Japanese. I don't remember who I got this stuff from. 8A, 5A, 4A, 8A, 5. Okay, those are neat to show off though. So we got the Petra. I'm pretty sure. No, that's a 5A. That's something else. So these are the. That'd be Mask of Change if memory serves. Is that right? Pretty sure that's right. No, I'm sorry. Not Mask of Change. That is Twilight. This is Shrouded, which is Shrouded Fable is Night Wanderer. There we go. I don't know why this is sleeved. Yeah, this is all still Night Wanderer. That's something a little bit older. I don't know what that is. They must have had a thing. Alright, SV10. Huh. Oh, Gloria Team Rocket. I know what that is. Yeah. 5A. Oh, here's our most favorite card. This is Duraludon or Archlodon. It's one of the two. I never can tell which one's which when they're in. This is I still don't. I mean, again, why is that sleeve? That's weird. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, there's a lot of Japanese here. So even some like a Japanese Master Ball, Japanese Ball, Mask, Palafan, Dragonite, Jolteon, Pokeball. Snoring Tiny. It's all Japanese. Weird. I don't know what this is from. But this is all 8A and 9. What is that? 187, that's a big set. But 190 is Paldean Fates. So what is this one? 8A. I'll have to look it up later. Oh, wait a minute. 8A, that's Prismatic. There we go. That's Terastal, actually, which is what all this is. So, okay, so back up to what we were talking about earlier about Dax in the competition with Burrow and Spree. So he got, as the winner, he got to open a box of Terastal Festival right off the top. So that's what I think most of this stuff is. This 8A is Terastal. So looking at now, looks like it. It's a mask. All right. Oh, hold on. Let's back up. Okay, so that's all the terrestrial hits, the EXs, the hits, everything. All in one nice shiny little stack. Look. All right, here's the last of this stuff. And it'll go back in there and it'll get transported to its respective places soon. So I opened up that ETB of Surging Sparks and got something else that had, there was a couple of Surging Sparks in those other packs. So I've got the Tatsuguri EX, the Cast Form, the Flygon, Execute, I don't know how to pronounce, the Pineapple Egg, Surging Sparks for the Pika. Ooh, okay, here we go. Oh, okay. I gotta get these in the right order because for some reason they're not. That's so weird. So one of my side missions, if I ended up getting enough out of the, is to do my Silver Tempest, and I got enough money to do it, so I did it, and so there's the big boy that I've been missing. So I picked him up. Then of course we got the Rainbow Worker, which is one of the other ones I was missing. The Rainbow Lugia VMAX, V-Star, excuse me. And then the Candace. That's all I needed to complete Silver Tempest, but they were expensive. All right, so, and these, that's Silver Tempest. This is, I don't know why it's sleeved. We'll have to discover that. Okay, then Astral. We picked up a Verizian and a Beedrill full art. 151. All right, so then we got some 151s of Ninetales. I'm just gonna start putting this stuff over here. It's too crazy. Arbok EX. Now this is the card. This is essentially the card that won Dax that competition with Spree and Bro, and that's the lovely Zapdos EX. So this will go back into a better sleeve than this and back into the binder. So Dax is so gleaming from the trip. He loved every minute of it. And so now is a Scarlet Violet base. I don't remember opening any of this stuff, so I don't know why I have it. They've got to be like things I got from other streamers on other stuff. Spidops and Gyarados. So one of the other things I did while I was there, because I could, is I picked up one of the, oh, that's a weird one. There it is. Okay. So picked up a couple of different collection boxes that I needed to open because I didn't have all those cards. So we ended up getting a Sylveon, but this was from something else. I'm trying to remember why I have that. Anyways, this is a, this is also promo, Houndstone. This is all Black Star promos here. There we go. All right, so we got the Arcanine. Let's see here. Why would I have this? It's a promo. Do you remember what this, I mean, that looks like the one from the, shoot, which one? There was a set that had, I thought they had this card as the promo for the ETB, so that might be what that is. So we'll just keep going here. Dondozo. Flareon, Jolteon. All right, so now, sorry, I was looking at something. Jolteon, these are the promos from the SPC. So we got that. Those will go in. And then we got the promo from the Mew box, from the Mewtwo box. So that one's exciting. We got, Chris Pye had the Marnie and Steve's battle box. So I opened those up so I can get the promos. So there's the Marnie one, and there's the Steve's one. Then we got the promo card from the Journey Together box, ETB. There's the I think this is the Surging Sparks promo. I'm pretty sure that's what that one is. Then there's the regular and Pokemon Center Wobbuffet from the Destined Rivals ETB. And then there's the actual promo from the Charizard box. Now the lenticular, I got it around here somewhere. I just don't have it on me right now. Okay, that's either there. Then there was a couple more. I'm trying to remember. There was something that these cards I got for something. But there's two, a blister on each. It was like one of the check lane blister. I don't know why I have it though. Oh, here we go. All right, and then we have another one of the ETB promos. Okay, so the other thing we got was, here's a lot of the cards for Card Party 3, the ones they hand out for completing little tasks here and there. So that was a lot of fun. All right, so that's everything card-wise. Well, not everything. There's a couple more I'll show you here in a second. We'll get these put back away because we have to make room for the binder. We'll get these cards put away later because they all need to go to a home. This is going to be horribly out of order. That's all right. Next time I do them, they're going to go into a binder and get cataloged as I go. And this is like, yeah. Some more promos. We got that split up, so we'll have to resort this stuff when we get there. All right. So, what do you think, y'all? Did we get all the stuff that we think we needed? I think we got a lot. I mean, we completed 2 sets that have been struggling for a while. Silver Tempest and Shrouded. So that was a feat in itself. We got a whole bunch of other cards for other sets. Moving towards a master set. Which is kind of funny because I don't know if... I mean, I'm not old by any means, but... as long as it's going to take to complete Prismatic, woo, Nelly. I'm going to be in a little bit of trouble. All right, so now, see if there's anything left in these ETBs I got down here. And then we'll move on to the binder. Sorry, move on to the binder, in case you couldn't hear me. I hate it when people do that to me. I don't want to do it to y'all. Okay, this is more of the mail, just bulk from the Silver Tempest battle. It's let's see here. Triple Forces. Oh yeah, this is more. I got a ton of bulk from Black and White. So that's awesome. Let's see here. Yep, okay, so this is all just bulk from Black and White and other sets. This is like 4A, which is, yeah. All right, so that's all the stuff for that. So we'll get into the binder. And we got signatures, so we'll go over a couple of them here. So we got Corruption, got Adriana Banana, Caradox Rift. Some of these I'm not going to be able to read. They know who they are, so it looks like Crush, but that's not right. There's Marie from Real Breaking Nate. There's Pokecords, Emion Go, John Parker, Super Duper Danny. We got JR and his kids. Price is Right. We got Pokejack, Emma Lily. We got Wolf Lady, Pokemon. We got Chris Pie, Poke Factory, Trevisard. We got Powder, Sarah No H, We got Old Guy Pokemoner, aka Keith. We got Sassy Snipes, Pokey Chloe. Let's see here. Then we got, and of course, our favorite, Mr. Gonzo, who had to sign on the spine. So, shout out to all y'all. Thank you for signing the binder. There was some I ran into, and I was like, I don't have a marker on me right now. Let me find you later, and I never found them later. I'm very sad. So, Crazy Cactus mentioned it during stream today that he couldn't find me again, so that was... Wait a minute. Because Adriana signed. Why didn't he? That's weird. Oh, we got Bro Rips. Can't forget Bro. Broly. UPB. Where is he? Oh, Trainer Spree. And Anna. That's Anna. And that's Bro Rips. Super Duper Broly, UPB, JR. Albino Manatee. So, okay. So we do have the cards. I saved one of these because Kara asked me to save one for her. So, Kara, there's your Cleffa. So, all kinds of cool... So, here, let's go back here. Why not? So, we've got the one that Whatnot was handing out. It's not officially one of the cards of the set, but there it is. We have the Gold Pass. There's the We Show Up. So this one, the VIP says, you're VIP, like shiny, but they were handing them out to people. Let's see, this one's Lights, Camera, Community. These are the voices and faces that transform their passion. We show up. So this is like the creator card that the creators were handing out. There's the Battle is On, which is the pack battles that we got to do to earn points for our teams. There's the You're a Good One. So I got a couple of these because a gentleman who was one of our fellow neurodivergent came up to me and was looking to complete a couple of sets, and he started showing me cards, and I opened up my trade binder and I just started giving them to him. So I gave him every card he said he needed. Didn't matter what it was, I just gave it to him. So I got that card because I guess, I'm trying to remember who it was who was watching us. It might be on someone's film for all I know. Okay, we're at an hour, so we got a little bit of time left here. I don't like to go too much past an hour because then these videos get really boring. There's the Card Party 3 East card, and then there's the You're the Winner one, which they had stacks upon stacks upon stacks of those. So I just grabbed a handful. Figured somebody will want one of those. Those are neat. Most of this binder is empty. This is a signature binder. I'm trying to think of if I want to put anything in it. Kind of don't. Like last year's binder just has stuff I got from last year. There's other stuff in here. Stand by. There they are. So stuff that we pulled. Okay. These I probably need to take out because they need to get added to. Oh, look, I do have another Eevee. So another couple acquisitions on my trip. Now, I have spoken to several people about this card, telling them that this was the card that I had to have above all else in Pokemon. This was my ultimate chase. I have been trying to acquire it for a while, and the opportunity was there, and so I got one. So there, my friends, is my Flareon EX from, I think it's, yeah. It's this card. I've been hunting this for a while, so I'm super duper happy that I was able to acquire it. So there was a couple of places that were doing the, you know those, what is this stuff here? The pocket, right? Now, my favorite Pokemon is, of course, Blastoise. My favorite evolution is Glaceon. And this being the year of the Eevee, I've been kind of like jonesing up on the whole Glaceon thing. So they have pocket cards, and I picked up this guy. That is super cool. So I got that. And of course, we just talked about my favorite Pokemon being Blastoise. And we showed off, and I'll show you we showed off this card earlier, this little coaster. Well, I was at the same place that had that Glaceon, and I saw this. And I was like, I have to have that. So there is a Starry Night Blastoise. And then we got a couple of other, we've already seen all the Baby Ive cards. So that I just some that I had pulled individually from the boxes that we did. The other thing was the boxes. So, oh, maybe that's what I'll put in this binder is the Baby Ive cards. There's plenty of room for it. That'd be cool. Yeah. All right. So that was the binder. Of course, I got the SPC while I was there. So I ended up getting the little deck box with Eevee and everything, and then there's the playmat, which is over there. I'm not taking that out because there's too many people who are envious of it right now. So I need to pick up a couple more SPCs if the opportunity arises, so I can get some people there, because I know some people will want the playmat, and I want to be able to do that for them. So, but here, that's it. The wristbands. Oh, yeah, there we go. The last thing there, of course, is, you know, we had they sold some sticker packs, and Dax likes stickers, so got him a sticker pack. So, but that's everything, y'all. That was our haul. Oh, shout out to our friends over at Pikmin.gg, which is where I do where I catalog all my cards that I have in my collection. Nothing against Collector. I just haven't figured them out to the point where I feel comfortable moving my entire collection over to their app from these guys, I've been putting my cards in Pikmin's for a year and a half now, probably a year. It was before Collector was a thing, and so I don't feel comfortable moving 70,000 cards I have cataloged in there yet over without knowing how to do that more simply. So, but if Collector and Pikmin want to get together and work out a way to integrate each other's stuff into each other, you two guys, I think, work, because Collector has the app, Pikmin has the web program. It's not, they don't have an app yet. It's just on your computer. You can bring it up on your phone, so it's simple enough. But if those two guys could get together and make one amazing app that would just bury the competition, I'm all for y'all. So think about it, y'all. Anyways, thanks for watching. This was that was our Card Party 3. We got some other memories. If you want, I'm gonna try to get some clips from other streamers who filmed me doing stuff, and other lives that where I got to take over their streams for a minute. So it was always a lot of fun. So I'll try to get those clips and add them to the channel. But that's all I have for now, y'all. Appreciate you all watching. If you haven't yet, hit that like and subscribe down below, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.